This is Mark Taylor-Canfield, and we're back at the Seattle Autonomous Zone to see what's going on today. Looks pretty peaceful. It's been a nice day, pretty sunny. So we're in Cal Anderson Park right now. It's a big park. We are at the edge of the zone. It's a beautiful day at Cal Anderson Park, and people are gathering in the sunshine. It's really nice. Very peaceful here in the autonomous zone so far. It's pretty nice. It's like a lot of fun. The dogs are definitely having a lot of fun. Woohoo!
So many dogs. Hi.
It's a beautiful day, and there's a lot of tents here, man. There's a lot of people gathering at this place. A lot of people. Huge. Tents everywhere. Kind of reminds me of the Occupy movement. So yeah, all of these people are camped at the edge of the autonomous zone. Everybody's hanging out. Now here on the soccer field, this is where thousands of people like to gather. So there's thousands of people here. There's so many people here. There were even more people here on Tuesday during the rally. The place was packed. It was sitting room only because people just kind of sit down on the turf. So let's follow the yellow stripe and see where it takes us. People having fun. Large numbers have gathered here in the Autonomous Zone in Seattle, the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone. And as you can see, it's a lot of fun. This is Mark Taylor-Canfield, and I'm at Cal Anderson Park in the Autonomous Zone, where, as you can see behind me, people are having a great time. There's a lot of people here. There's music. People are dancing, doing fire dancing and juggling, all sorts of fun things. And it's been going on since the Seattle Police Department decided to leave the East Precinct, and it's still happening now. So this is Mark Taylor-Canfield in Seattle at the Autonomous Zone. Parties going on, all sorts of stuff around the... We got people on top of the building up there, hanging out, enjoying themselves. They've got a great view of what's going on in this park. All right, here's Weston. He's been here doing his thing. people are painting the street behind me. It's really beautiful what they're doing out here. So let me show you what it looks like. And it says Black Lives Matter, and it's huge. And this is just about a block from the East Precinct in Seattle, which was abandoned by police a few days ago, and this is what's happened since. It's only getting bigger. The pink umbrella riot has taken off, folks. It's only getting bigger. As you can see, there are businesses that are open and doing quite well down here. So the Ranchero is open right now, and all of these people behind me, as you can see, are gathered here at the same place that KOMO TV and Fox News is trying to tell you is dangerous and filled with a bunch of crazy domestic terrorists. So does that look like what's happening to you? I don't think so. It's very peaceful, and it's been very peaceful ever since the police have de-escalated and basically walked away from the area. Got the music, got the people, got the art. People are having a good time here. It's a beautiful thing, folks.
You know?
Fresh vegetables! That's what everybody needs the most.
I can bring...
The Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, folks. Better known as Chaz. This is it right here. This is what it looks like. A lot of people here. There's something going on everywhere. And this over here is the memorial. So let's go check that out.
My candles. I think it should.
There's one of the barricades that the protesters have set up. This is Mark Taylor-Canfield, and I'm live at the Barricades. This is where the pink umbrella riot took place not too long ago, where a police officer attacked a pink umbrella, beginning a whole movement for racial and social justice in Seattle and against police brutality. So here behind me is the barricade that the protesters have set up. And this is the very spot where it all started, folks, where people faced off with umbrellas with the Seattle police and then were mercilessly tear gas, pepper sprayed, and attacked with flashbang grenades. And so let's enter Free Capitol Hill. So this is the alley behind the East Precinct, where there's officers who are stationed. So let's see what the police station is looking like right now. Obviously, it hasn't burned down, as the police sort of predicted. There is some graffiti, but in general, the building is intact. It has not been burned or damaged. And here's the famous sign that people have now seen all over the world. This is a global and nationwide movement. So people are watching Seattle right now. As they said during the WTO protests, the whole world is watching. This is it, folks. Looks like maybe the revolution has begun. So this is what Donald Trump has been portraying as some kind of domestic terrorist group, which is so ridiculous. It's very peaceful. People are really enjoying themselves. There's an amazing sense of community. The community has really come together over this issue of racism and police violence. And so I'm just here to document what's really going on, as opposed to the right-wing propaganda that you're going to hear from Fox News and other stations owned by Sinclair Broadcasting and other folks who have a political agenda that they would like to sell you. But it's very peaceful here. There is no domestic terrorists here. We don't need any intervention from Trump's federal troops. And as far as the idea of Mayor Jenny Durkan and Governor Jay Inslee being radical leftists, as Trump claims, they're actually pretty much middle-of-the-road Democrats in many ways, and I think Jenny Durkan's job as mayor is on the line because of her inability to rein in the Seattle Police Department during these protests. So this is Mark Taylor-Canfield in the autonomous zone, and as you can see, it's quite peaceful and a really nice kind of festive environment. Although people are still angry and people are still hurting, there's still a lot of catharsis that needs to be done, a lot of reparations and reconciliation. This is Mark Taylor-Canfield from the autonomous zone in Seattle for the MTC Report. So here's the original barricades that the city set up. Some metal barricades. Obviously they have been breached, thousands of times at this point. So not very effective. You can't really barricade the truth. You can't barricade justice. You can't barricade people. They resist. And this is a perfect example of that right here. That's the bottom line, folks, right there. If you want to know what this is really all about. Mr. President, Mr. Bossman. So the folks from this restaurant just gave a bunch of free food to the musicians sitting out here. That was cool. They said thanks for what you're doing. Meanwhile, down the street where people were getting pepper sprayed and tear gassed a few days ago, there's a festival happening in the autonomous zone in Seattle.
just invented ourselves.
Okay.
It's named after
If you want to give me an email or something, I can let you know when I post it and you can check it out. The Black Lives Matter truck. Black Lives Matter. Here's that famous intersection where one block from here at 11th and Pine is where the pink umbrella riot that started this whole movement happened. Actually, the movement started many years ago, but the nationwide protest started with the Minneapolis police killing of George Floyd. And then, unfortunately, here in the Northwest, Seattle police have a very bad reputation, but there's also another case of a black man being killed in Tacoma, Manuel Ellis. It was ruled a homicide, and the mayor actually gave apologies to the family for the death of Manuel Ellis. So we have another name, unfortunately, to add to that very long list. It's very sad.
All the kids.
I keep believing doing that on your race. No, what was it?
This is the place where the pink umbrella riot took place. About 2 weeks ago, it started all of this.
You're entering free Capitol Hill.
How old is it?
11 weeks.
So here I am at the autonomous zone. It's pretty late at night now, and I can tell you that it's very safe here. There's a lot of sadness, but there's also some celebration of unity, hopefully racial unity. That has been definitely one of the messages that has been very pronounced here, racial unity. But yeah, it's very safe, so whatever people have been telling you in the corporate media or in Fox News or other right-wing propaganda machines, or whatever Donald Trump has been saying is not true. There are no domestic terrorists here. This is actually a very safe place, and a lot of people are being very creative and enjoying their freedom, which is something that people want in this country. So this is Mark Taylor-Canfield. It's been a very interesting day here at the Seattle Autonomous Zone, and it's very safe and peaceful, and people are still here at the vigil. So let's do one more shot of the vigil and then we'll call it a night. This is Mark Taylor-Canfield reporting from Seattle for the MTC Report. So this is a video installation that somebody has at their apartment. And this is what you see if you look in the windows, because they put curtains on the windows and they're projecting from behind it. So this is actually an apartment building. It's really cool. Very creative. People expressing their solidarity with the protests with art in their own windows. What a great idea. More people should do that for sure.